Right, recording's on. Jessica's just connecting, and YouTube is just getting there. So, Jessica, can you hear us?
Oh, yes, finally. Sorry. I don't know what was going on that it wouldn't let me connect, but I'm here now.
Well, welcome, Jessica. Okay, we're going to get started. This is the Providence City Administrative Land Use Authority meeting. It's Wednesday, March 24th, 2021 at approximately 2:30 p.m. We're doing this meeting by Zoom today. I'm Scarlett Bankhead. I'm the Administrative Services Director. We also have Max Pierce, the City Engineer, Rob Stapley, our Public Works Director. We make up the Providence City Administrative Land Use Authority. With us today as well, Ryan Snow is our City Manager. Shout out and thanks to Ryan for hosting and keeping us on Zoom and YouTube and all those good things he does for us. We also have Diane Campbell, who does our land use. April Fredrickson is excused today. And then we have Jessica. Oh, shoot, Jessica, I just went blank.
Williamson.
Jessica Williamson from representing Visionary. We have one item on our agenda. The Providence City Administrative Land Use Authority will consider for approval a request by Visionary Homes for a new home located at 570 North, 275 East in Providence. It's on Vineyard Lot 67. Jessica, did you receive a copy of our agenda packet with the staff report in it?
Yeah, but I think that's the wrong lot number. I thought we were doing lot like 65 today.
It's 62.
Oh, maybe I'm looking, maybe I need to blow my screen up bigger so I can read it better.
It's lot 62.
Okay.
Or lot 62. Yeah. They're all running together in my brain, you know.
Lot 62. I make that correction. We are on lot 62. Diane, if you'll take just a couple minutes and quickly go over the land use or the staff report.
Okay. This application was brought in March 4th. Rob Stapley inspected the current infrastructure, and it should say March 22nd on there. I don't think I put that on there, the one I sent out to you guys. This one was a little bit delayed just because they needed to change where the window wells were because they were going into the setbacks. So anyway, those changes were made, and then we are going ahead with it now. For findings of fact, we look at Utah Code 109A507, which allows municipalities to adopt a land use ordinance for conditional uses. We look at Providence City Code 10.5, sensitive areas that requires conditional use permits for lots that are in hazard areas, sensitive areas. Providence City Code 10.3.4, conditional use permits the city to impose reasonable conditions for anything being built in these sensitive areas. Conclusions of law. Providence City has adopted land use ordinances that include conditional uses and provisions. This parcel is in a high hazard water table area. Providence City has the authority to impose reasonable conditions to mitigate reasonably anticipated detrimental effects of the proposed use. And this request meets the requirements of the codes listed in the findings of fact. Conditions: the applicant will continue to meet all relevant state, federal, county, and Providence City rules, laws, codes, and ordinances. And the applicant will mitigate the water table by, there is in the packet, there is the usual mitigation letter in the window well drain detail. This conditional use is for the residents only, as shown on the site plan, date stamped March 4th. Payment of fees, approval by the city of any application submitted or paperwork does not alleviate the owners and or their agents from their responsibility to understand and conform to local, state, and federal laws. Providence City's approval is not intended to and cannot be construed to allow any laws to be violated. That's it.
Thanks, Diane. Mm-hmm. And I'm just going to reference the letter. We have read this letter numerous times. Dallas Nichols did send the city a letter in January of 2020, discussing the geotech report that was done. And as part of that geotech report, they felt that a land drain was an applicable mitigation strategy. They are using land drains successfully in the development, or the land drain successfully in the development. So they are meeting that part of their geotech study. Quick question. Have we already approved the building on lot 61? Has that one been submitted and
I don't think so.
okay. Because one thing that I'm
Off
wondering.
the top of my head, 61 has not been submitted.
Okay. All right. So one of my questions, the things I'm thinking about, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but is there not a temporary road that's going along the north side of 61 and 62?
Actually, we have done 61.
Okay. So is there a temporary road that goes along the north side of them?
Yes. There is.
So here's my concern.
Okay.
And I don't know why I didn't catch this on 61, but maybe it's because I listened a little bit about referendums today and that's on my head. But if the referendum is successful and you don't get the zoning that you needed, are you still going to be able to have a lot? Because we've got this lot dimensioned as an interior side yard on the north. So that would have to continue. If you were to put a road there, then that would make both 61 and 62 be non-conforming lots because they would be off on their side yard. That's my concern. So Jessica,
I honestly don't know anything about a temporary road out there. They could have started something like that and not told me yet. So that would be something I'd have to dig into.
The temporary road is fine because the temporary road is okay and it's necessary for fire access and for turnaround for vehicles and stuff. But my concern is to make sure that, I'm a little bit concerned about this staying an interior lot. Max, Rob, do you have any thoughts on that?
Scarlett, my thought would be is that it is a temporary road. And I don't think, I can't speak for Vineyard, but I would doubt that if they, don't end up getting the zone they want, they've told us that they will go single family everywhere to the north. And I guess in either case, I can't see them ever putting a permanent road right there.
Okay.
That in my mind doesn't make a lot of sense to put a permanent road there. But
yeah, if we haven't done a permanent road as part of a development plan or as even a concept for future zoning phase, I don't understand why we would turn it into one later down the road unless it was at the request of the city or something for fire access.
I don't
the
think
permanent road was just a little bit further north, right? Because the concept of the entire development did show an east-west road going from a potential future roundabout, right? But that potential future roundabout, which would be a public street leading to our third east, is slightly north of where this current temporary road is.
right.
Right.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking, Rob, is that if they follow that plan, and even if they don't, I guess one other way to say it is that, they couldn't put a road directly north of this lot 61 and 62 because of the fact that they haven't designed for it. In other words, they haven't given proper setbacks for that.
Right. And I just want to make sure that everybody's aware of that these lots would either turn into non-conforming lots, which would have a little bit of a negative impact on them, or that future phase, however it ends up happening, is going to have to accommodate at least one lot on the north of both 61 and 62.
Yep.
So
Okay.
if you'll take that back to him, Jessica.
Yeah, for sure.
that was the only thing I had. Max or Rob, do you have anything else?
Nothing for me.
Nothing from me.
Ryan or Diane, do you have any comments?
I don't.
Don't.
Okay, then that being said, I would entertain a motion to approve the request for a conditional use for the new home lot located at, oh, I gotta get back to that agenda page. Sorry. Located at 570 North, 275 East in Providence, Vineyard Lot 62. Based on the findings of facts, conclusions of law, and conditions with the note that this 61 and 62, the homes have been designed with the north side being an interior side. And so future development will have to take that into consideration so that they'll continue to meet the proper setback.
I'll make that motion.
I'll
Okay.
second it.
Motion by Max Pierce, second by Rob Stapley. All in favor? Aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing none, the voting was unanimous. You know the drill, Jessica, make sure your pins are in the ground so they know where your lot lines are. And as soon as Diane has the record of decision, which won't be as quick because I can't sign it until I get home. Well, I guess I could sign it electronically if you wanted to send it to me, Diane. Anyway, as soon as she has the signed record of decision, you can pick up your permit and get going with the building permit, or your zoning clearance and get going with the building permit.
Perfect.
That being said, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second it.
Motion by Rob Stapley, second by Max Pierce. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.